Lord Knight Emperor. Take good care of my mommy.
Mother and son's rice shop. Lin Fan.
Young man,
And the shop owner.
take a break. Auntie knows you're not here to work. Who exactly are you?
Auntie. Actually, I am.
Just cleaning up. You old geezer.
A thug.
I've already told you, if the protection fee isn't paid again, this shop, you can forget about keeping it open.
Business hasn't been good at the shop lately. Could you talk to Brother Peng and see if we can get a few more days' grace?
Dare to tell Brother Ping how to do things. 30,000. Not a penny less. This shop of yours, you can forget about keeping it open. Smash it for me.
30,000? Is that a little too little? It should be at least 1 million.
1 million is fine. Sell this shop. Scrounge around a bit more. It should be about enough, right?
The
Kid,
film was translated
seeing how sensible
and
you are,
narrated by
I'll spare you
Media.
today.
What I mean is, you take out 1 million to compensate for the shop's losses, to save your own skin.
Okay. Bold enough. I have plenty of money. It just depends on whether you have the life to take it. Get him.
Young man, you should leave quickly. They're not to be trifled with.
Don't worry, Auntie. I am unstoppable.
How dare you? I'm working for Brother Ping. That's Zhang Province's living Yama, personally appointed local tyrant, with overwhelming power. Let me tell you, if you dare touch me, I'll make sure you and this woman die without a burial ground.
I'd like to see who in Zhang Province has the guts to let me die without a burial ground.
I'm under living Yama, the underground leader of Zhang Province.
Brother Ping, the mafia boss.
Is that enough? My big brother is here. Weren't you very arrogant just now? Touch me now. Try it.
Touched you. What can you do to me?
What did you say?
Brother Peng, he didn't mean it. You are an adult, not holding grudges against children. Please spare him.
You old geezer. You still dare to plead for him, huh? Brother Ping, get out.
No, don't touch my son.
Since you care so much, then destroy him. Kid, this is the consequence of offending Brother Ping.
You. Is this how Yan Luo taught you to do things?
How dare you? The living Yama's name is not something you can call. Kid, you, living at the bottom, wouldn't understand. The living Yama controls Millennium International, the height of power and influence. Everyone in Zhang Province knows and fears her. Behind her is an even greater legend. There is Lord Knight Emperor. Such a high position is not something you can offend just because you want to.
You all now. Call Yan Luo.
Lord Living Yama. Even I want to see her. I have to make an appointment a month in advance. What are you?
The film was translated
You also
and
deserve to look up
narrated
too,
by
her true
Media.
appearance.
Letting you make the call is giving you a chance. If I make the call myself, after tonight, you will be removed from Zhang Province.
Brother Ping, this kid is too interesting. I can't help it anymore. Kid, I'm afraid tonight, you won't even be able to protect yourself. And you still want to remove us from Zhang Province? Okay, I'll give you this chance. I'll let you call. I want to see how you're going to make us removed from Zhang Province.
Yan Luo, within 10 breaths, get to the Changnan dock to clean house. If you're late, Zhang Province will change hands.
I don't have time to play house with you. This day next year will be the death anniversary for you and this woman.
Yan Luo, the living king of Hell of Zhang Province.
Looking at the entire Jiang province, who dares to disrespect him?
Lord Living Yama, why are you here?
Are you blind? Get out of my way. Chairman of Millennium International, Living Yama of Jiang Province. Greetings, young master.
Greetings, young master. Young master.
Yan Luo, you're just in time. Handle it yourself, if you can manage your subordinates. Millennium International, I'll consider replacing you.
Yes, young master. After tonight, you of Jiang Province will be removed. Your wives, children. Millennium International will take care of them.
Your Excellency.
Take them away.
Yes. Your Excellency.
Auntie, I'm Z-Face Commander. It was my failure to protect him.
I don't blame you. I just want to ask one thing. My son, was he brave? Did he not disgrace Great Shay?
No.
His death was for the peace of Great Shay. Did he contribute?
Of course. He was the bravest in the 3 armies. Great Zia's peace today is thanks to his contribution.
That's good then.
From today on, I will support her as my mother. I will ensure her safety and health. And that she has no worries about food and clothing.
Yes.
The things I asked you to do. How did they go?
Young master, according to your instructions, in the name of Millennium International, we have given your wife, Wang Xingmeng, trillions in orders.
Very good.
All these years, you have been helping your wife. Under the guise of young master Gu. Why didn't you tell her your real identity?
I didn't want to give Xingman too much pressure. Only when she secures the $1 trillion order will she be qualified to stand by my side openly and justly.
To meet you.
Why does young Master Gu's back look a little familiar?
What do you want from me?
Young Master Gu, I'm here to invite you to tonight's Wang Corporation and Millennium International's $1 trillion order signing ceremony.
Yan Luo is the president of Millennium International. She can make the decision.
I hope that at that time, the person standing next to me isn't Chairman Yan, but you, young Master Gu. I'm already divorced and have regained my freedom. Actually, I've admired you for a long time and have always wanted an opportunity to follow you.
You won't regret it.
Don't worry, young Master Gu. I've already given my ex-husband enough compensation. He won't regret it.
Good. Very good. I'll go to the signing ceremony. Not only that, I'll also invite Knight Emperor to go with me.
Knight Emperor, young Master Gu, do you know Knight Emperor?
We're old acquaintances.
That's really going to be quite the spectacle. You and Knight Emperor are the most prestigious figures in our great Shia, the dual emperors of day and night.
It won't be a spectacle. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I want to see with my own eyes when Knight Emperor and I appear before you at the same time. How surprised you'll be.
Young Master Gu is putting in so much effort for me. Could it be that he really likes me? Thank you, young Master Gu. I look forward to seeing you tonight. When the time comes, I have something to say to you.
I also have something to say to you. Go prepare. Tonight, the banquet hall on the top floor of the Millennium Hotel will be open for you.
Young Master Gu, I have another request. May I pass through this beaded curtain and meet you?
You may. Come in. Now, you've seen me. Anything else?
Nothing.
The film was translated
Thank you,
and
young Master
narrated
Gu.
by M.
Good.
Media.
Go. Go prepare for the signing ceremony.
Young Master Gu, I'll be waiting for you.
Young master, when it comes down to it, Wang Xingmeng still likes you.
What she likes is just the title of being admired by all. And who the person under the title is. She won't care. Get ready. Tonight, I'm attending the signing ceremony.
Yes. Daughter, how is it going? Is young Master Gu willing to come?
Young Master Gu has agreed. He agreed to let us use the top floor banquet hall of the Millennium Hotel as the venue for the signing ceremony, and will also invite Knight Emperor to attend.
Daughter, this young Master Gu really has taken a fancy to you.
Mommy, it's just a banquet hall. It's not that exaggerated.
That's the Millennium Hotel's top floor banquet hall. It costs 10 million for one night. If young Master Gu hadn't taken a fancy to you, how could he be so generous? What's more, young Master Gu has even invited Knight Emperor over for you. the simultaneous arrival of the day and night emperors. This honor is unique throughout Jiang province.
All the answers will be revealed at tonight's signing ceremony. We'll wait and see.
Look, you guys. Lin Fan? Why is he still here? This Lin Fan? Could it be that he can't accept that my sister is divorcing him and came to Millennium International to complain? I'd like to see him dare. You good-for-nothing live-in son-in-law. You dare to complain. Watch me take care of him.
Mommy, Millennium International is a multinational corporation. Why would they listen to Lin Fan? Don't bother with him. It's not worth it.
What if Lin Fan spreads rumors saying that you secured the order because you have an affair with young Master Gu? Millennium International, to protect itself, cancels the $1 trillion order. What should we do?
The 10 billion order is a small matter. I absolutely cannot let Lin Fan ruin young Master Gu's good mood. Lin Fan, I've already told you very clearly. Why aren't you leaving? Do you have to keep pestering me?
I live here. Why should I leave?
You? Living in the Millennium Hotel? Do you know how much it costs per night here? Just working in that little restaurant of yours, even if you work your whole life, you couldn't afford to rent a toilet here.
A mere Millennium Hotel. I can stay. As long as I want.
Who do you think you are? Being so arrogant for the past 3 years. If it weren't for our Wang family, you wouldn't even live as well as a dog. And now you're still so arrogant, causing trouble at the Millennium Group.
This marriage was arranged by Grandma. For her sake. This slap. I endured it.
Lin Fan, what do you mean by this? It's come to this point. I've already given you enough of a way out. Why aren't you leaving? Do you really want me to completely fall out with you before you're satisfied?
I don't want to repeat myself a third time. I live here. Step aside.
Shing Mang, why waste words with him? Quickly call the Chairman Zhang of the Disciplinary Bureau. Just tell him that someone is causing trouble at the Millennium Hotel and ask him to send people to arrest the troublemaker.
Chairman Wang,
Chairman Zhang of the Disciplinary Bureau.
this must be the troublemaker. Someone seize him.
One Shingman. As husband and wife. Do you really have to be this ruthless?
Lin Fan, don't blame me for not giving you a chance. You didn't know how to cherish it yourself. At tonight's banquet, all the
film was
celebrities of
translated
Jiang
and
province will be
narrated by
present.
M.
I don't want
Media.
everyone to know that you are a stain on my life.
I'm a stain on your life.
Right, even if I achieve great things in the future, people will still say that Wang Xingming's ex-husband is an ungrateful bastard. Do you know how much effort I've put in over these 3 years to get where I am today? And you not only don't help me, but you also want to destroy all my efforts.
One Shingman. Don't worry. I guarantee that the stain on your life, the Wang family's useless live-in son-in-law, Lin Fan, will completely disappear.
You have no idea what's coming. Wash your ass clean and wait for jail. Sister, now, we finally don't have to worry about him coming to sabotage the signing ceremony.
All right, the signing ceremony is about to begin. Let's go.
Take him away. Chairman Zhang, something bad has happened. There are 1,000 lawyers saying they're from Millennium International and 10,000 deaf warriors saying they're the Night Emperor's confidants, and they've blockaded the entire street. What? Chairman Yan, why are you here in person?
Young Master, your subordinate is late in rescuing you. I deserve to die.
Young Master, your subordinate is late in rescuing you. I deserve to die. Young Master Gu. Night Emperor. To think that young Master Gu, who makes Great Xia tremble with fear, and the Night Emperor are actually the same person. Squad, retreat, move faster.
It's almost dark. What time is it?
Young Master, it's 7:50 p.m. The signing ceremony is about to begin. There are still 10 minutes left.
Not too early, not too late, just right.
Right. Young Master, received a letter for you?
Lin Fan.
Let's go. It's time to end this farce.
Chairman Bang, head of the Bang family.
Congratulations, Chairman Wang. Chairman Wang is indeed the #1 beauty chairman in Jiang Province. Truly extraordinary. If there's anything you need from our Jiang Province Bank, please don't hesitate to ask. Tonight,
Chen Dinghua, head of the Chen family.
once this $1 trillion order is signed, I'm afraid even those on the international Forbes rich list will have a place for Chairman Wang. If our Chen Corporation is fortunate enough to cooperate with Chairman Wang, we will definitely do our best. Chairman Wang,
Su Dazhuang, head of the Tiansheng law firm.
Tiansheng Law Firm, requests a long-term partnership with you.
Bank Manager Pang, Chairman Chen, Attorney Shu, the three of you are all leaders in Jiang Province. The order of the entire Jiang Province is in your hands. I'm just a young girl who's just starting out. I hope you all can guide me in the future.
Jiang Province Bank, Chen Corporation, Tiansheng Law Firm. These three, plus the Shia family, are the 4 major families in Jiang Province. They're all trying to curry favor with Wang Xingmeng like this. Could it be that Wang Xingmeng is even more powerful than Yan Luo? You don't know the full story, do you? I heard that Wang Xingmeng has connections with the boss behind Millennium International, Young Master Gu. After tonight, she will ascend to the top of Jiang Province and be on par with the 4 major families.
The great
film
Xia
was
Sun Emperor,
translated
the heir of the Gu
and
family in the
narrated
capital,
by
young Master Gu.
Media.
No need to hear about it. Tonight, young Master Gu will personally support our Xingmeng. Behind that screen is the living Yama Yan Luo, following young Master Gu's instructions. It was specially airlifted over the 9 Emperor Bell.
Young Master Liu.
What kind of crap is this 9 Emperor Bell? Isn't this just a toy for a 3-year-old child? The size of a palm, and they say no one can ring it. Today, I just don't believe it. What's going on? Ignorant fool. Someone, take him away. Jiang Province is getting worse with each generation. It's just producing blind and foolish idiots. Young Master Gu's 9 Emperor Bell. How could ordinary people be able to ring it?
I was fortunate enough to hear my father say that this 9 Emperor Bell is a supreme divine weapon. It can ring up to 9 times. 1 ring can make one famous throughout the world. 2 rings can shape the past and present. 3 rings? Many years ago, the enemy kingdom besieged the city. Young Master Gu is alone on the border. 3 rings of the 9 Imperial Bell. The world changes color. Countless enemies were killed and wounded. All were terrified. Young Master Gu became famous in 1 battle, achieving the position of Sun Emperor, protecting my Grier Xia, safe and sound until now.
Young Master Xia's vision and experience among the younger generation in Jiang Province can be regarded as top-notch.
President Chen, you flatter me. Today, the 9 Imperial Bell appears in the world. It is an absolute symbol of strength. I'm afraid young Master Gu today is going to announce something big. And Xingmeng is also about to be with young Master Gu. Sign this $1 trillion order. Looking at it this way,
Could it be? Could it be that young Master Gu today summoned us all here? The thing to be announced is related to Miss Xingmeng. It seems the Wang family is about to have a happy event.
Young Master Gu and I are just confidants.
Daughter, young Master Gu is arriving soon. Let's go and greet him together.
Okay,
No need to trouble yourselves. I am here.
Lin Fan. How did you run out of the disciplinary facility?
Lin Fan. You didn't break out of prison, did you? You used to be incompetent, selfish, cowardly. That's fine. How can you now commit crimes?
Wan Xingman, am I just so unbearable in your eyes? If I, Lin Fan, want to come out, naturally, it will be in a dignified manner.
Enough, Lin Fan. I don't care. I don't want to know how you got out. But this is not a place for you to stay. Please leave.
Leave. Today's signing ceremony. I am the main character. How can I leave?
Lin Fan, have you had enough? You won't be satisfied until you ruin everything for me. Is that right?
Wan Xingman. Do you know what you're saying?
You poor person. Do you know what you are doing? Everyone here, Bank President Pang, Chairman Chen, Attorney Zhu, are all top tycoons in Jiang Province. Are all social elites who maintain order in Jiang Province.
The
You
film
damn
was
poor ghost.
translated
You came
and
uninvited.
narrated by
Ruined our
Media.
elites. Gathering place. Do you know the consequences of what you've done?
I'm also curious. offending you. Big shots. What are the consequences?
You good for nothing. Young Master Xia and the others stomp their feet, and they can turn the entire Jiang province upside down. The consequences of you offending them is that you will die without a complete corpse. I'm warning you. Get away from here. Don't let things like you blood splash on us.
Lin Fan, I've given you enough chances. You should cherish it.
A small Jiang province actually raised the likes of you, so arrogant and ignorant frogs in a well. You stomp your feet and want to turn this Jiang province upside down. Then if I stomp my feet, I will turn the entire Great Xia upside down.
Lin Fan, Lin Fan. I didn't realize before. How can you be so shameless?
Lin Fan, you should leave quickly. This isn't a place that someone like you can set foot in.
Someone like me? What kind of person am I? And what kind of people are they? Are you?
Brat, I think you must be stupid. We are the powerful and wealthy of Jiang province. The net worth of everyone present exceeds 10 billion, and you are just a poor wretch. Among the 17 million people in Jiang province, you are the most useless trash. This banquet hall costs tens of millions for one night. Is this money that you couldn't earn in 10 lifetimes? Lowly commoner. My custom-made outfit alone costs 200,000. A poor wretch like you with a monthly salary of a few thousand couldn't afford it in your entire life. How are you worthy of appearing here? Do you see a place for you here?
Get out, you poor wretch. Get out. Yes, get out. Get out. You don't deserve to be here.
Then may I ask, what kind of people are here?
Today's banquet is a gathering of Jiang province's dignitaries, business tycoons, and top wealthy families, looking around the entire venue, surveying the entire field. Only living Yama has not yet arrived. May I ask, are you living Yama?
I am indeed not living Yama, but I am above living Yama.
Arrogant. Living Yama is the most esteemed in Jiang province. Acting ruthlessly. You, the Wang family's son-in-law, dare to humiliate living Yama?
Lin Fan, have you made enough trouble?
The only one above living Yama is young Master Gu. With just this one sentence of yours, you've offended two people at once. You can't possibly be trying to say that you are young Master Gu, right?
That's right. I am young Master Gu.
Lin Fan, you are bold.
For the sake of another man, you want to hit me.
Let go of me. This slap is to let you know, surveying the entire field, young Master Gu is high above. You are not worthy to offend him.
And also, I am just a stay-at-home husband. How can I compare to young Master Gu, the one below all, and above all others, young Master Gu? How can I compare to young Master Gu, the soulmate of Miss Wan?
You.
Today, everyone in Jiang province is gathered here, just wanting to show off in front of young Master Gu, in order to gain his favor and rise to heaven with him. It's a pity. Your ugly faces are not worthy at all. What young Master Gu pursues is national peace and prosperity, and a clear river and calm sea, not to benefit you. Opportunists who bully the weak and fear the strong, vermin.
You are a useless thing. You really think you are young Master Gu? Daring to speculate here about young Master Gu's thoughts. When young Master Gu arrives later, I will definitely report everything and have you beheaded.
Old buddy, you are going to appear in this world again today.
How ignorant! You don't want to try to get your hands on the 9 Imperial Bell, do you? The last person as arrogant as you has already turned into a pool of pus and blood. Lin Fan, your life is worthless. You want to die? Fine. See that pool of blood? When you walk over there, if you see blood, you remember this for me. Kneel down first. Lick it clean.
He doesn't really want to touch the 9 Imperial Bell, does he? Ignorant child, you will die immediately.
Lin Fan, are you crazy? Do you know the consequences of offending young Master Gu? More than just you will die then.
In the end, are you still afraid that I will implicate your Wang family?
Nonsense. My Wang family finally has what it has today. Why should we be implicated by you, good for nothing? You, Jinx. Unlucky star. Meeting you is really our Wang family's 8 lifetimes of bad luck.
Okay. My dear Miss Wan, today, I will let you see the difference between me and the young master who you are.
By M Media.
Thinking about day and night. Am I worthy to stand here?
How is this possible? He touched the 9 Imperial Bell but is unharmed.
He didn't die. He even awakened the 9 Imperial Bell, as expected of a divine weapon. Truly a creation of heaven and earth, gathering the divine beauty of the 9 heavens.
It must be that the 9 Imperial Bell has been silent for many days, and voluntarily awakened, letting this good-for-nothing happen to stumble upon it.
This good for nothing is really lucky.
Don't think that just because you touched the 9 Imperial Bell voluntarily awakened, that you are young Master Goo, but he is the one who can ring the 9 Imperial Bell.
How do you know? I can't ring this 9 Imperial Bell.
Do you know when this 9 Imperial Bell rings? What does it mean? Let's not talk about this 9 Imperial Bell for now. Its power is unparalleled. It startles the heavens and attracts lightning. This is even more of a challenge to young Master Goo's supreme appearance, raising questions. The 9 Imperial Bell is young Master Goo's exclusive divine weapon. You, a mortal. How can you ring a divine weapon?
Then today, I will ring this 9 Imperial Bell.
Lin Fan, enough. You lie again and again. Do you have to wait until the end, when you can't lie anymore? Will you dare to admit your incompetence?
What I say, you don't believe a word. What young Master Goo says, you believe it without a doubt. Is the gap between me and him really that big?
Lin Fan, I've said it before. I'm divorcing you, not because of young Master Goo. It's because you've already can't keep up with my pace. Why don't you understand?
One Shing man. You're the one who doesn't understand.
Shing Mang, why are you stopping him? This kind of man won't shed a tear until he sees the coffin.
Lin Fan, I have done my best for you. If you continue to be stubborn, I won't help you again.
I don't need your help. Because I myself have the power to shock the world.
How ignorant and arrogant. When the 9 Imperial Bell rings, no one within 10 miles will survive. This is the monstrous power of the 9 Imperial Bell. You trash. Don't tell me you really think of yourself as young Master Goo. What? This is the sound of the Imperial Bell. The 9 Imperial Bell actually rang.
Now, am I worthy?
It's over. The 9 Imperial Bell hasn't rung for 30 years. It actually rang tonight. Mommy, are we all going to die?
Is it really the 9 Imperial Bell? Lin Fan, this trash actually really rang the 9 Imperial Bell. But how come?
My Zhang Provincial Bank is willing to honor Mr. Lin as a distinguished guest. I, chairman of the Chen Group, am willing to give up 30% of the shares to form a deep friendship with brother Lin Fan. I, Tian Sheng Law Firm, am willing to follow Mr. Lin's lead.
The 3 major families have been fighting for many years, but they have all submitted to one person. This is simply unprecedented. I actually personally turned away such a golden turtle son-in-law. I'm really extremely confused.
How laughable. How truly laughable.
Young Master Xia, what are you laughing at?
Laughing at your foolish ignorance. Fooled by this good-for-nothing 9 Emperor Bell. It is a supreme divine weapon. Once the divine weapon rings, its power is boundless. But this divine weapon has rung. How am I still safe and sound? This 9 Emperor Bell must be fake. Lin Fan, you have some nerve. You actually dared to set up a scheme to impersonate young Master Goo to deceive us.
Interesting. Tell me more.
Just now, you must have taken advantage of when no one was in the banquet hall, sneaked in, and set up this fake 9 Emperor Bell, wanting to use the rumors of young Master Goo's 9 Emperor Bell to deceive us.
So that's how it is. Young Master Xia, you saw through this kid's trick.
What? You mean to say this Lin Fan is acting?
Lin Fan, what young Master Xia said, is it true?
Your imaginations are truly rich.
Still pretending, you penniless ghost. The matter has come to this. Your trickery has nowhere to hide. You impersonated young Master Goo and made fools of us, the Zhang Province elite. Do you know what this is? A capital offense.
Kid, you dare to make a fool of us? You're courting death. audacious and outrageous. A mad dog barking at the sun. Today, no one can save your dog life. This is the Wang family's son-in-law? Truly an eye-opener. Lin Fan, everyone has the right to punish him. One sentence. Will your Wang family protect him or not?
No protect, no protect. Absolutely no protect. Our Wang family and this good for nothing have no relation anymore.
I am the Wang family's future son-in-law. I'm in charge of the Wang family's affairs. The Wang family and Lin Fan will sever ties from now on. Our Xia family and Wang family will lead the masses to execute Lin Fan as a warning to others.
My Pang family, Chen family, Zhu family, support the execution of Lin Fan.
Kill without pardon. Kill without pardon.
Kill without pardon. Kill without pardon.
I know. Tonight, you all want to take pride in oppressing me. But I'm telling you, you are not qualified enough.
Three rings.
One Shing Man. Thank you for your ruthlessness. I can finally be merciless.
Lin Fan, what are you going to do?
Slap your faces.
Are you crazy? That's young Master Gu's seat. Get down quickly.
Lin Fan, you don't think that you rang the 9 Emperor bell 3 times, and you can be on par with young Master Gu, right? I'm telling you. No matter how many times you rang it, your bell is fake.
I'm not on par with young Master Gu. Because I am young Master Gu.
Lin Fan, the matter has come to this. Do you still want to talk big? Everyone, Lin Fan is, after all, my ex-husband. I implore you all, give him one last chance.
Shing Mang, you are really too kind. Come on, you 3. What do you say?
Such a useless person. Arrogant and despotic. The death penalty can be waived, but the living penalty is unavoidable. Bring it up.
What trick are you trying to pull now?
While you can still laugh. Laugh as much as you can. Do you see this? This is the rule of our Zhang province's underworld. If you want to save your little life, you can roll down here and kowtow to apologize to everyone present. With each kowtow you perform, it will save 2 pieces of flesh on your body. If your head is smashed and you still haven't finished kowtowing, the remaining flesh will be cut off piece by piece.
This is the legendary death by 1,000 cuts. You are a lucky guy. A punishment that has been sealed for so many years is being used on you.
Lin Fan, roll down here. Today, I will see how much you really weigh. Weigh him. You, roll down here. Roll down here now.
I'm sorry. You want me to roll down? You are not worthy. Because my weight, you cannot estimate.
Impudent. Someone, drag him down for me. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Stop. Short-sighted. Insular arrogance. Such boundless arrogance. Domineering and willful. Attempting to rebel against superiors. Utterly audacious. Do you know who he is? Get out of here. Master.
Wait. This young lady, are you trying to protect him?
That's not a problem you should be concerned about. What you should do now is apologize immediately for your father, for the Xia family, to seek a way out.
If I understand correctly, if I don't apologize to him, he can destroy my Xia family, is that right?
Correct.
Impressive. Not to mention my Xia family will face young Master Gu directly tonight, reaching the sky in one step. Just the foundation of my Xia family alone has been thriving in Zhang province for 100 years, never falling. What makes him think he can destroy my Xia family? Just based on his reckless mouth? You dare to hit me?
Isn't it just a mere ant? I hit you. So what?
Good. Good. You all deserve to die. I've said that my Xia family has immense power. And you still dare to suppress me? You don't want to live anymore?
Living Yama Yan Luo. Bullying the Xia family wasn't enough for me.
That. President Yan, I misspoke just now. Actually,
You have quite the nerve.
President Yan, well done. President Yan, you're right to hit me. Indeed, I was a bit presumptuous. Deserved it.
Could it be that Lin Fan wasn't really acting just now? He really was on the phone with President Yan.
Impossible. If Lin Fan knows President Yan, how could he be a good-for-nothing?
President Yan, are you sure you haven't mistaken him for someone else? He, Lin Fan, is just a good-for-nothing who does housework and mooches off his wife and knows nothing else. A waste of space.
Utterly audacious. How could Xia Donghai have given birth to someone like you? Xia Donghai, I order you to come to the top floor banquet hall of Millennium within 5 minutes. Otherwise, the Xia family will be destroyed.
President Yan, I don't know either. How would I know that he...
Shing Mang, what exactly is going on?
How would I know?
Mr. Lin, please rest assured, I will definitely give you an explanation for these people offending you.
Handle it as you see fit.
Keep hitting.
Lin, Mr. Lin, we're sorry. The three of us were blind. We offended you. Don't let President Yin hit us anymore. If we get hit again, the three of us will die.
You're not worthy to beg Mr. Lin for mercy.
Don't rush.
Yes.
Weren't you very arrogant just now? Saying you wanted to execute me and cut me into 1,000 pieces.
It's all a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding, Mr. Lin. If I had known that President Yin respected you so much, then I would never have done such a thing. Mr. Lin, please be merciful and give us another chance.
Give you a chance? Of course, I can.
Thank you, Mr. Lin. Thank you, Mr.
The
Lin.
film was translated
Gentlemen,
and narrated
please
by
step on the scale.
Media.
What? Have you three forgotten what you just said? Step on the scale, measure your weight, and then count out. For every count out, you can save an ounce or two of flesh on your body. Get on the scale.
Help them onto the scale.
Lin Fan, Yen Luo. Don't push people too far. You two are going too far. Even a cornered dog will jump over the wall. Besides, the three of us plus the Xia family are the four major families of Jiang Province. That's right, the alliance of our four great families in Jiang Province might be able to compete with their Millennium International.
What should I do? Ask my dad. He definitely has an idea.
Yan Luo. Jiang Province. Is this how you manage things?
Yan Luo is guilty. You three, how audacious. Young master, I request to use your resources to target the companies of these three people.
Use them. But I will only give you 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Our four major families have a profound foundation. Your Millennium Group is remarkable. But wanting to bankrupt our four major families in 3 minutes. Unless the Gu family of Jingcheng takes action. Otherwise, it is absolutely impossible.
Chairman Chen is willing to be the first to take the fall. Then let your wish come true.
With Mr. Gu's support, 3 minutes is more than enough. Send the order down. Within 3 minutes, Chen Group must be bankrupted.
Absolutely impossible. The Zhu family supports the Chen family. The Peng family supports the Chen family.
As you wish. Yan Luo. Bring the clock.
Bring the clock.
Yes.
The Chen family is doomed. 3-minute countdown. Start.
Useless. What arrogance. In this Jiang province, daring to predict the life and death of the Chen, Peng, and Zhu families, only the host of tonight's banquet. Young Master Gu, what kind of thing do you think you are?
Brat. It's one thing for you to boast shamelessly, but this position is the head seat of this banquet hall, representing the highest authority in Jiang province. No one but young Master Gu is qualified to sit here. Get down here.
I said I am young Master Gu. Why don't you believe me?
Presumptuous. You, again and again, offend young Master Gu's heavenly might, and even bring a fake 9 imperial clock, trying to pass off fish eyes for pearls. Do you think the major corporations of my Jiang province are all ignorant fools who haven't seen the world?
Suppressing the entire audience. Viewing all of you as mere ants. Can anyone compare to me?
You're crazy. You're courting death. Even if there's a living Yama backing you, so what? The one you've offended is young Master Gu. He is the sky of our Jiang province.
How long are you going to keep acting, you good for nothing? Get down here now.
What are you waiting for? The major families of Jiang province are all watching. Are you planning to rebel? Get down here.
Lin Fan, can you please stop being so stubborn? I'm begging you.
Why should I get down? Since you say I'm fake. Say this clock is fake. Then you better watch closely.
The imperial clock tolls 9 times.
May I ask everyone? With 9 tolls, is it enough to suppress the entire audience? Bring the wine. The 9 imperial clock can be run again after being sealed. On the battlefield that year, old friends have departed and never returned. How painful.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
I salute the millions of heroic martyrs of Great Zia. May you rest in peace.
What exactly is going on here? Could it be that this 9 Imperial Bell is real?
You guys are overthinking it. It's just cheap parlor tricks. If you really want to verify its authenticity, it's very simple. Didn't he just say it? Within 3 minutes, he would destroy our Chen, Pang, and Shi families.
Mr. Lin, Ms. Yang. 1 minute has passed. Our Chen family hasn't gone bankrupt yet.
See what I told you? Just a bluff.
The Chen Corporation is thriving. How could it possibly go bankrupt? Even if you have esteemed statuses. You should know your limits. What did you say? Within 3 minutes, you'll bankrupt the Chen Corporation? You need to know that. This constitutes a threat. Intimidation. I'm going to sue you. Sue them.
Sue them?
After all this fuss, this king of hell isn't that great after all. Lin Fan, you useless thing, you really only know how to brag, everyone. What did I just say? 1 divine weapon, 9 rings, heaven and earth shatter. Back then, when young Master Gu was at the border, 3 rings of the 9 Imperial Bell caused countless enemy casualties. But your 9 Imperial Bell has rung and rung. But has anything happened?
You scheming pauper. You good for nothing. You even dare to tell such a colossal lie. Get down here now and kowtow to all the families of Jabang province to apologize. You want him to kowtow? You're not qualified.
Lin Fan, in this lifetime, you can only hide behind women. Everyone in this banquet hall tonight is someone that you will never be able to reach in your entire life. You were born to only look up at their backs. Why can't you understand that? And just lower your head.
Sorry. I was born not to bow my head. Because to me, you are unattainable.
Something bad has happened. Just now. More than 10 countries around Great Xia have been destroyed in an instant.
Why is this happening? Could it be the 9 Imperial Bell?
What exactly is going on? Could it be that this 9 Imperial Bell is real? What did that mean?
That international affairs are changing rapidly, and the surrounding small countries are being destroyed? Isn't that perfectly normal? What are you all making such a fuss about?
But young Master Xie...
No buts. You don't actually believe this good for nothing. Is young Master Gu, do you?
Sister, didn't you witness young Master Gu's true appearance? Is young Master Gu really Lin Fan?
Young Master Gu is extraordinarily handsome. There's no way he could be related to Lin Fan. No.
Look, what did I say? This good for nothing is just a clown trying to attract attention on this banquet stage. Spouting nonsense. It's just that they can't stand seeing Shing Mang sign a $1 trillion order. Want to completely ruin this banquet, right? Lin Fan, stop pretending. Do you think we, these social elites, can't see through your despicable and dirty thoughts?
Lin Fan. So, this is the reason why you've been acting recklessly tonight. I really didn't expect you would be this kind of person.
Everyone, please calm down. Having this kind of result was also expected, to be honest. Miss Xing Meng and I, and Mr. Gu of the Gu family in Jingcheng, have all had interactions. This matter, he, Mr. Gu, absolutely doesn't know about it.
President Yan, you're once again flaunting Mr. Gu name to build up Lin Fan's image. Aren't you afraid the young Master Gu will find out and be furious?
Master knows everything.
Good. I gave you a chance. I'll call right now and ask Mr. Gu to see if he knows about it or not.
The film was translated and narrated.
How could it be? The phone ringtone is coming from Lin Fan's phone.
Impossible.
Lin Fan, could it be that?
Hello, is this Mr. Go?
Hello, Master is currently in seclusion. Unable to attend to anything. Please contact him at another time. Master, this old servant has followed your instructions and hung up Madam's call. Are there any other instructions?
That's all. You did well.
I'm so silly, I actually had a moment. where I really thought Lin Fan was Mr. Gu. Did you hear that? Mr. Gu is currently in seclusion. He definitely doesn't know what the two of you are doing right now. Chairman Yan, you're just taking advantage of this to act recklessly for Lin Fan, right?
Miss Wong still can't figure out the situation even now.
Chairman Yan. Stop acting. We've all seen through this act.
You've seen through it again? Seen through what? Explain it in detail.
To put it bluntly, isn't it just that Chairman Yan has been bewitched by this bastard? Chairman Yan, your lifelong reputation is going to be ruined by this good for nothing.
So, you guys think I'm living off Yan Luo's money?
Otherwise, isn't your specialty living off women? First it was Shing Mang, and now you've entangled Chairman Yan? You're really something... king of living off women?
Lin Fan, I really didn't expect you to be so useless. Actually fantasizing about hiding behind women your whole life. Little do you know that this woman only sees you as a plaything. Once she's tired of playing with you, she'll kick you away without hesitation.
Wong Xing Mang, you're really blind.
I'll return Miss Yan's words verbatim. This man can no longer keep up with my pace. I don't want it. If you like it, please feel free to take it.
Wong Xing Mang, do you really think that?
Yan Luo. So you guys think that I said I bankrupt Chen Corporation within a minute was just boasting and exposed myself?
Or what?
Don't rush. The lawyer executing the bankruptcy liquidation is still on the way. Let the bullet fly a little longer.
Old Madam Wong, Grandma.
Grandma, how are you?
Lin Fan, what are you doing here?
Lin Fan,
Wong Zinin, cousin.
you heartless bastard. How dare you come? Xing Mang, Xing Yu, don't be afraid. Your cousin is here. Your cousin will definitely stand up for you. Don't you forget. What does your brother-in-law do? Lin Fan, if you know what's good for you, leave here now. Our brother-in-law is a backbone member of the Night Watchers under Night Emperor.
Grandma, I understand what you mean. Don't worry. I won't let you die.
Lin Fan, what exactly are you trying to do?
Lin Fan, you wretch! All Grandma's love for you has been wasted. She's now in critical condition, and you're still poking needles into her. You're really a bastard.
All of you, shut up.
Xing Mang, look at his attitude. Quickly call the security guards over here. Get this heartless bastard out of here.
Young Weilei.
Xing Mang, this is Miracle Dr. Zhu. He is a disciple of the one with peerless medical and martial skills. Night Emperor. With Miracle Dr. Zhu taking action, Grandma will definitely turn bad luck into good this time. Director Yang is exaggerating. I and Night Emperor
The film
only
was
met once
translated and
received a few
narrated by
pointers
M
from him.
Media.
He is an old man with the appearance of a youth. He looks like a celestial being at first glance. I don't have enough good fortune. I'm not qualified to be his disciple. Miracle Dr. Zhu is too modest.
Thank you, Yang Weili.
As expected of the youngest director, this network, these methods, are much better than some trash.
You guys are exaggerating. What's my relationship with Xing Mang? Saying thank you is too polite.
Lin Fan, since Miracle Dr. Shu is here, just step aside.
Some quack doctors dare to come to a big hospital to swindle with 2 silver needles. It's really laughable.
Yang Weili, ignore him. Saving Grandma is the priority.
Please, Miracle Dr. Zhu, take action.
Stop.
Absurd. Do you know you almost killed someone just now?
The one who almost killed someone is you, not me.
Lin Fan, shut up. If you really care about Grandma, don't interfere with Miracle Dr. Shu's treatment. If anything happens to Grandma, I will never let you go.
Please keep these irrelevant people in check. Otherwise, if you interfere with my treatment, you will bear the consequences.
Lin Fan, what exactly are you trying to do?
I can't just stand by and watch you kill Grandma.
Very well indeed. Shing Mang, if the old lady is killed by Lin Fan on our hospital bed, it is his responsibility. You must give me an explanation.
Miracle Dr. Shu, Yang Weili, don't worry. I will definitely give you an explanation.
You bastard. You just want to kill the old lady. To plot her inheritance, correct? Xingming Xingyu is afraid of you. I'm not afraid. I'll have my husband beat you to death.
Miracle Dr. Zhu, are you okay?
Done.
You pretend quite convincingly.
I'm going to sue you for assault. I'll sue you to death. Just wait to go to jail.
You good for nothing, Lin Fan. How dare you hit me? I'm not done with you today.
You, come here.
Grandma, you're awake.
Xiaoman, you come here.
Grandma, you're finally awake. What are your orders? I'm listening.
Come closer.
Grandma, why are you hitting me? How did I offend you? Yes, Grandma, why are you hitting her?
Why didn't I just now? Are you disappointed?
The film was translated
Grandma, you're wronging
and
us.
narrated by M
How could we think
Media.
that way?
You wouldn't think that way. When Xiao Fan was treating me just now, it's one thing that none of you helped. But you also obstructed him in every way. Did you want me to die sooner?
How could we know? He really cured you.
Yes, Grandma, we were just afraid he would act recklessly, afraid of delaying your condition.
Act recklessly? Shing Mang. Xiao Fan is your husband. You didn't even know. He had such great medical skills. What kind of wife are you?
Grandma, you've misunderstood. It was Miracle Dr. Zhu who cured you, not Lin Fan. Director Yang is right. How much skill could a young man like him have? If I hadn't been channeling energy from afar just now, how could you have come back to life?
If I were you, I wouldn't be standing here bragging now, but would obediently lie down, lest you suddenly die, and make your death too embarrassing.
What do you mean?
You will die within 3 minutes. You have been warned.
This is outrageous. This kid is too arrogant. Miracle Dr. Zhu, please calm down. Don't lower yourself to the level of a country bumpkin.
Shing Mang. See them off. Too noisy. Disturbing my peace.
Yang Weili, Miracle Dr. Shu. Thank you. I will definitely host a banquet to thank you to another day.
Shing Meng, we are friends. Contact me anytime if you need anything. Miracle Dr. Zhu, what's wrong?
Lin Fan said just now that he would die within 3 minutes. Could it be?
Miracle Dr. Zhu, your pulse is very erratic. Nonsense. I'm just a little flustered. Wait. Miracle Dr. Zhu, someone come.
How unlucky. Quickly carry this dead man away.
Send him to the emergency room.
Shing Meng, come here.
Grandma. Grandma, what are you doing?
I slapped Xiao Fan on his behalf. Initially, your marriage to Xiao Fan was orchestrated by me. Xiao Fan is definitely not someone ordinary. It's bad enough that you're blind to his potential. But you're also so harsh to him. I feel guilty about it.
Grandma,
Alright. Children and grandchildren have their own fortunes. I said all I need to say. Do as you see fit.
Calling me over late at night. What's the matter?
I heard that. You had a little conflict with your brother today.
He's not my brother.
Okay. Not your brother.
Just tell me. What do you want me to do?
Can you apologize to him? Mommy knows this is a bit of a stretch. But Gu Yu is, after all, the Gu family's legitimate son. Only by getting along with him. Will you have a good future?
Get along with him? From a very young age. I have indeed done as you said. But what did I get in return? When I was 6 years old, he put rat poison in my water. When I was 7 years old, he locked me in the room. A fire burned down the whole house. When I was 18 years old, he bribed the senior students at school to throw me into the sewer.
The film was
How do you think I've survived all these years?
narrated by M Media.
You should have seen it with your own eyes. Tell me, how can I get along with him?
It's all Mommy's fault. But Gu Yu is, after all, the direct son of the Gu family. He is the pillar of the Gu family.
He is the pillar of your Gu family, not my pillar. I, Lin Fan, won't rely on the Gu family to survive. Even if I died, I won't rely on the Gu family.
Banner, you are all alone. You can't possibly defeat them.
Mommy, I'll just ask you one question. Are you afraid that I can't defeat Gu Yu? Or are you afraid that my struggle with Gu Yu will affect your life in the Gu family?
Banner, how can you say that? Of course, I care more about you.
Really? Then did you know in advance about these people lying in ambush here?
Heihu, Guyu's most trusted subordinate.
By order of the young master, arrest the traitor of the Gu family. Lin Fan, if you surrender now, there is still a way out. If you dare to resist, there is only death.
I'm not a member of your Gu family. Don't disgust me with the Gu family's ways.
Banner. Listen to Mommy, okay? Just bow your head to the young master. You can't defeat them.
You think I can't defeat Gu Yu? So you sided with him and set up this trap together to deal with your own son. Really?
Banner, it's Mommy's fault for being useless. Mommy is sorry for you.
This is the last time I'll call you Mommy. Mommy, from a very young age, I discovered that you are an extremely selfish person. For your own selfish desires, you had an affair with Gu Changchan and plotted against the Lin family, causing my Lin family to be bullied by the Gu family, leading to the destruction of our family.
No. That's not true. No.
Meng Huan, stop trying to argue. For your comfortable life, you would rather abandon me and continue to be your Gu family's young mistress. Do you know what I was doing when you were living in luxury in the Gu family? I was sleeping under bridges, accompanied by rats, fighting over food with stray dogs and trash cans.
Banner. Mommy is sorry for you.
Even so, I kept telling myself to give you one more chance. That's why, after returning to the capital, the first thing I did was come to you. I was still too naive. You are still that extremely selfish woman. Unchanged at all.
What a great drama of a mother and son killing each other. How wonderful. Lin Fan, you still have some backbone. But you shouldn't have, no matter what, offended the young master. You. How dare you slap the young master in the face? You are beyond redemption.
Heihu, you really should look in the mirror. Take a good look at your serval appearance. Beneath the 9 springs, how will you face our ancestors?
You.
When I was 6 years old, I knew I was a man. I cannot be a slave to others. So even if I was beaten countless times, I never begged anyone for mercy. But you, Heihu, you a dignified man. When you knelt on the ground calling yourself a slave, what were you thinking?
You beast. You're asking for death. What are you all standing around for? Get him, beat you to
The film was
death.
translated and narrated by M Media.
After today, you and I will have nothing to do with each other.
You just went to the capital. How did you end up like this? Mommy, please say a little less. This is a hospital. Keep your voice down.
Who is the family member of Wang Xingmeng?
I am the patient's mother.
Wang Xingmeng's condition is not optimistic. The bullet has been removed, but what endangers her life is that the bullet was soaked in a strange poison. Bone-corroding enchantment. This is a poison developed by Night Emperor. When the concentration is low, it can make people comatose. When the concentration is high, it can cause people to die in their sleep.
Doctor, I don't care how much money it costs. Help me find the best doctor. Save my daughter.
It's not a matter of money. No one in the world can cure this rare poison. Except for Night Emperor himself. You guys. Let's just prepare for the funeral.
Mommy, she must not have anything happen to her. Xingyu, don't worry. There is still a glimmer of hope. Cousin, tell us quickly. Have you forgotten what your brother-in-law does? Brother-in-law? He is a backbone member of the Night Watchers under Night Emperor. I'll call your brother-in-law now. You're here, young Wiley.
I heard about Xingmeng's matter and rushed to Jingcheng as soon as possible. Don't worry, Zhao Yu. I have connections with Night Emperor. Since it's a poison that only
The
Night
film
Emperor
was
can cure.
translated
With my
and
connections,
narrated
I should
by
be able to
M
save
Media.
Xingmeng's life.
That's great. Thank you, young Wiley. Dean Yang. That Dr. Su you found before. Wasn't he said to be a top disciple of Lord Night Emperor? Now he's got sick. He doesn't even know it himself. The grass on his grave must be several meters high by now.
Someone is behind Dr. Zhu's matter.
What do you mean? Are you saying Lin Fan tampered with Dr. Su?
Otherwise, Dr. Zhu is also a well-known miracle doctor in the industry. He died suddenly. If it wasn't for that kid Lin Fan doing something, how could that be possible? Zhao Yu, Yu Wang family, actually found a son-in-law with such wild ambitions. It's really bringing a wolf into the house.
They are already divorced.
That's good, good. Don't worry, Zhao Yu. I'll contact the Night Emperor's connections right away. My connections are very strong. This time, I will definitely bring Xingmeng back from the brink of death. What Night Emperor connections? Could they be stronger than me?
Han Fan, the Night Watcher leader.
The Night Watcher leader?
Husband. Brother-in-law, you finally arrived.
I'm here. Everything will be settled.
Night Watcher leader? That's equivalent to a big shot at the provincial level. One word from him can mobilize the resources of the entire province.
This family is truly blessed for several lifetimes to be able to build a relationship with a remarkable person. This gentleman just claimed to have very strong connections among us Night Watchers.
Him? He's just a small hospital director in Zhang province. Husband. It's him. A few days ago, he found some Dr. Su. How dare he claim to be her, skilled in both medicine and martial arts. Lord Night Emperor's medical apprentice? Unexpectedly, he died suddenly that very day.
Our Lord Night Emperor never takes disciples. Where did this swindler come from? Daring to use our Lord Night Emperor's name. Isn't this courting death? Lord Night Emperor, guarding the border, protecting the safety of all the people of Great Xia. With the strength of one person, defending the sound sleep of millions. Sleeplessly, keeping watch for the people at night. This is a pillar of the nation. The soul of Great Xia. And you. Yet you use such a hero as a guise. To swindle and deceive. Where is your conscience? I was also bewitched by that divine physician Zhu. I really do have acquaintances among the Night Watchers. State their name. Let me see. If you were swindling and deceiving. I don't know what position he holds among the Night Watchers, but he is my own uncle. His name is Yang Guofu.
Uncle Fu. Honey, why are you so surprised? This name sounds like just an old geezer.
Don't talk nonsense.
Honey, why are you being fierce with me? I was just saying.
This casual remark of yours, you don't know how terrible a person you've provoked. My uncle, among the Night Watchers, holds a high position and great power. No, Uncle Fu has no official position. But he is the Night Emperor's most trusted person. Even Lord Yan Luo can't compare. he can be said to be second to one. Above all others. That old geezer is actually so awesome. Damn it. Back then, Dad took his share of the family property and swindled it all away and kicked him out of the house. It was quite a falling out. I need to do something to repair the relationship with him. Just now, I was very offensive, Mr. Yang. Please don't take it to heart. But, since Mr. Yang has Uncle Fu's connections, then, Shing Mang will be out of danger.
Really?
Zhao Yu. I said, leave it to me, it's okay. I'll call my dear uncle.
The film was translated
Right now.
and narrated by M Media.
Hello, uncle. This is Yang Wiley. You villain. You still dare to call me? I broke off relations with your family long ago. Uncle, please don't. I'm calling to ask you to save someone. Her name is Wang Xingmang. She may become your niece-in-law in the future. She has been poisoned by a high concentration of bone-corroding incense. Her life is on the line. This damn old man. What's he acting so high and mighty for? Young master, we have already followed your orders. To fully strike at the Gu family's forces, it will only take the blink of an eye to wipe out the Gu family. Young master, why did you suddenly call a halt?
No hurry. Isn't you looking for people everywhere? Help me contact Knight Emperor. Send someone over. Let him get in touch with Knight Emperor.
Young master, understood. This subordinate will definitely make Gu Yu deeply understand that kind of mistaken belief of grasping a life-saving straw, but ending up empty-handed. Endless despair.
Uncle Fu. Your mood was off when you answered the phone just now. What happened?
A morally questionable junior suddenly called this old servant, saying to have this old servant help save someone. Coincidentally, her name is actually similar to Madam's. No, former Madam's, almost. And said that she has been poisoned by a high concentration of bone-corroding incense and is in critical condition.
What did you say?
How is it? Did your uncle agree?
A real uncle is like half a father. There's no reason for him not to agree, is it, Mr. Yan? Yes, my uncle said. He's a little busy and might not be able to come in person, but he will send someone over to take a look. What we need to do is wait patiently.
Wait, how long? My sister might not be able to wait. Director Yang, please hurry him up. Xing Mang from my family is dying.
I'm on it. Okay, I'll go urge him right away. That's my real uncle. He will definitely give me some face. Yang Wiley. You bad person. Daring to use me for deception. Uncle. I broke off all relations with your family long ago. If you dare to use my name again in the future, to swindle and deceive, you'll suffer more than just this slap. It's that simple. Greetings, Uncle Fu. You're wearing our night watcher uniform. You are? I am Han Feng, a night watcher. The capital city commander. Since when did the capital city have a commander? Are you that newly appointed? One of the capital city's 12 deputy commanders? The difference between a regular position and a deputy position is worlds apart. How can it be intentionally overlooked? It's not intentional on the subordinate's part. It was truly unintentional.
Cousin, wasn't it said that brother-in-law is the real deal? How is he still a deputy? And there are 12 of them? What do you know? Isn't a deputy also a commander? Yes.
Your willingness to come suggests you already know the reason. The high concentration of bone-corroding incense can only be cured by our emperor. Silver Dragon Token. Only those who have killed over 1,000 enemies can obtain it. The holder of this token can have their life guaranteed by our king. Exactly, Uncle Fu. I am willing to use this Silver Dragon Token to protect Wang Xingmang's life. You want to use this Silver Dragon Token to ask Knight Emperor to help Wang Xingmang to dispel the bone-corroding fragrance poison? Exactly.
Brother-in-law, you are truly noble and virtuous. Our Wang family will never forget your great kindness and virtue. As expected of my husband, truly a hero among men. This person is young and promising, and has such a broad mind. In the future, he will surely become a top figure in Great Sha.
Exactly. You are so muddled. Uncle Fu, what do you mean by this? What do I mean? Han Feng, you are hopelessly foolish. Do you know why this bone-corroding fragrance can only be cured by His Majesty? I don't know. Because only His Majesty can perform the miracle of marrow cleansing and blood exchange miracle to save someone poisoned by a high concentration of bone-corroding fragrance. His Majesty's own blood must be used to cleanse the poisoned person's blood. The so-called detoxification is actually for His Majesty to give half of his life to the poisoned person. You want to use this mere silver dragon token to ask for half of His Majesty's life? This subordinate dares not. This subordinate does not mean that. Then what do you mean? I think you are being disrespectful to His Majesty. No, Uncle Fu. I really don't mean that.
Uncle Fu. Enough.
Why? Uncle Fu, why are you bowing to this good for nothing? What audacity.
You old geezer. How dare you hit my husband? I'll kill you.
You want to kill me?
Lin Fan, what are you doing here? Do you want to see how miserable my sister is?
You Wong family members are vicious. I don't bother to explain to you.
You.
I want to see her.
I will give you cake. It has cream on it. It's so delicious. Eat slowly. I'll bring it to you every day from now on.
You saved my life. I, Lin Fan, never forget kindness and repaying gratitude. Uncle Fu, have all 12 deputy commanders of the night watchmen in the capital come over to protect me.
Yes. Absurd. The deputy commanders of the night watchmen in the capital all bear heavy responsibilities. How can they come running over just because of your words? Don't think that just because Uncle Fu respects you, you can do whatever you want. With us night watchmen, we are all brave men with blood in our veins, who respect His Majesty and put the country and the people first.
I don't remember the night watchman teaching you so much empty talk and boasting. Night watchman, if you can't even protect a small family, how can you talk about putting the country first to protect millions of big family?
You speak beautifully, but you do not have this authority, neither does Uncle Fu.
Rotten wood cannot be carved. I don't have it. Uncle Fu doesn't have it. Then this token. You should have it, right? The doctor took me to prepare for surgery.
Flying golden dragon token, the holder of this token, is as if seeing our emperor. Is as if seeing our emperor. Han Feng, then what are you waiting for? Yes. Deputy Commander of the capital, Han Feng reporting, vow to protect our emperor to the death.
This. What exactly is going on?
The film was translated
Lin Fan.
and narrated by
Who exactly are you?
Media.
Shing Mang. You'll be fine.
What happened to me?
Daughter, you almost died just now. You don't know. If it weren't for your dignified brother-in-law.
All the credit goes to Yang Wiley. I still have important matters to attend to. Goodbye. You, come home with me.
You saved me.
Shing Mang, me saving you is only natural.
Yes, yes, yes. Ding Yang to save you. He risked half his own life. The blood flowing in your body now is his.
What? Yang Weili, why did you do this?
Silly girl. Can't you see it? He obviously likes you.
Yang Weili. Thank you.
I want to thank you, Shing Mang, thank God, for giving me another chance to dedicate myself to you.
How disgusting.
And you're in a good mood.
It's all thanks to Ewer for managing the family. That aunt can be so carefree. Ewer, come sit down. Aunt will peel an orange for you to eat.
Meng Wan, our Gu family is now on the verge of collapse. Are you really stupid or pretending to be? Do you think these leisurely days of yours can last for a few more days?
Ewer, you're joking. Didn't you contact Great Xia? That famous Night Emperor? With his help, all difficulties will pass.
That's right. I did contact the Night Emperor. In order to get him to act, I almost exhausted the last bit of the Gu family's wealth. Then do you want to know who exactly this Night Emperor is?
I am a woman. What would I do knowing the Night Emperor?
This Night Emperor is your good son, Lin Fan.
Fanner. Impossible. He's just a homeless, pitiful person. How could he have such great ability?
A homeless, pitiful person? Mang. You this stupid woman, you really underestimate your son. He's the one who forced our Gu family to this point today. It was him. He meticulously planned it. The two identities of young Master Gu and Yi Fan. All for today. To lead me around by the nose. To make me look like a fool. To make me despair. And then see hope. And then even more despair.
He is Night Emperor. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. He was originally just a homeless orphan. No money, no power. How could he have achieved so much?
Is it hard to accept? You pursued wealth and glory back then. Abandoned your husband and son. Now it seems how ridiculous that decision was.
Impossible? Absolutely impossible. I'll go beg Fanner right now. Beg him not to deal with the Gu family.
You overestimate your position in his heart.
No way. I am Fanner's mother. He won't disobey me. He respects me very much.
All right. Stop comforting yourself. If you had even a little place in his heart, I would have used you to threaten him long ago. Is it necessary to wait until now?
Fanner, Mommy was wrong. Mommy was really wrong.
Greetings,
The
Your
film is
Majesty.
translated
Rise, all of
and
you.
Narrated by M Media.
Sit.
No need. I have nothing in common with you.
If someone else said this to me, they would probably be dead by now. But the person talking to me is you. I am convinced.
To hear a word of conviction from you. It really surprises me.
A man who is about to die. His words are good. I can't beat you in this life. Remember this? I couldn't make you drink it in this life. I admit it. If there is a next life, I will still fight you.
Young master, your mother wants to see you.
I won't see her. I am Lin Fan, an orphan. My father died early. My mother disappeared. You arrange it. This afternoon. We'll return to John Province.
Yes. Fanner. Mommy was wrong. Please forgive Mommy just this once, okay? Fanner. Fanner.
Mr. Gu.
The number you have dialed is currently unavailable.
Maybe. He's just a beautiful memory.
Shing Mang. I love you. Will you marry me?
Sister? Looks like you've really recovered well. Your complexion is getting better and better.
Thanks to Yang Wei Li, he takes care of me. Takes very good care of me.
Lin Fan used to take good care of you. Didn't see you like this?
Speaking of Lin Fan, when I was in a coma, I kept thinking about him. I always feel like there's something very, very important. It's about him.
What? What's the matter? Could it be that elder sister has noticed? It was actually Lin Fan who saved her, not Yang Wiley.
Xingyu. Xingyu, please help me.
Young Master Gu is fine too. Be it Knight Emperor. They should all retire. What are you doing here?
Lord Knight Emperor, aren't you going to invite me in?
No need. I have nothing to say to you. Now that you know I am the Knight Emperor. You want to curry favor with me. It's already too late.
You don't like me. What about my sister?
What do you mean?
She asked me to give this to you.
This is.
The first thing my sister did when she woke up was to find someone to handle the procedures and get the divorce certificate and ask me to send it over. Now you are officially divorced. All ties severed. This mask. Let me see that mask.
No.
Let me see it. What's wrong with taking a look?
Wan Xingyu. This is my home. Not a place for you to fool around.
That mask. Is young Master Gu? Are you young Master Gu?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
You're thinking too much. I'm not any young Master Gu. I am. Knight. Emperor.
You're lying. You are young Master Gu. The Day and Night Emperors of Great Shay are the same person. Or the Wang family's insignificant live-in son-in-law. If my mommy and sister found out about this, they would be so devastated.
You should leave. There's nothing more to say.
I finally understand. Why young Master Gu, who is no acquaintance with the Wang family, repeatedly helps us. Why Yan Luo and Zhang Tongsheng have such high status, yet they respect you so much. How ridiculous. My sister always thought it was her ability and opportunity. Lin Fan, do you still love my sister?
No love.
If you don't love my sister anymore, can you listen to me about a small matter? Especially small.
No need. The matter is already over. Wan Xingyu. You should leave.
No. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
Wan Xingyu. Don't force me to act. Wan Xingyu. Come out. Don't force me to kick down the door.
Lin Fan, you're forcing me to do this.
Wan Xingyu, what nonsense are you spouting?
This is the proof of your violation against me. If you dare chase me away, I'll send it to the whole world. And your prince's fiancé. Miss Wang. Is there something you need? Princess, you saw it. Lin Fan has bad intentions towards me. A man like this, why are you keeping him? A man with 5 wives and 7 concubines. It's common as long as this princess firmly holds the position of the first wife. Even if Mr. Lin speaks up, asking for our family's Commander Chun, I won't say another word. You women, are so pedantic.
Wan Xingyu, you've made enough trouble today. Please, leave immediately.
Lin Fan, don't you want to know why I've been trying to harm you? Why I've been trying to provoke you to divorce my sister and sever ties?
It's because you hate me.
I hate you. I really hate you so much. You bastard. You idiot, you fool. My sister just loves a glorious title. You simply don't know who truly loves you. Mr. Lin, why don't you go after her? Coming here today was originally to discuss our wedding date. It seems I've come at the wrong time. Then I'll take my leave first.
This Wan Xingyu is becoming increasingly strange. This isn't something from my house. Could it be that Wang Xingyu left it behind? So that's what Yan Luo was talking about back then.
Young master, I've discovered that Wang Xingyu is a bit strange.
Wan Xingyu. What other scheme does she have now?
This subordinate has discovered that Wang Xingyu, 2 weeks ago, secretly bought a property. But the name on the property certificate is neither someone from the Wang family, nor she by...
She's buying a house as a gift. That's quite generous. Who is it for?
Still investigating.
Never mind. Wan Xingyu's affairs are none of my concern. The house Wan Xingyu secretly bought is for me.
The film was translated and narrated by
Why?
M Media.
Sister, look at him. He's so pitiful. Is he hungry? Let's go play. Ignore him. Look how dirty he is. Zhao Yu, you want to play with him? Then I'll go ask him for you. What's wrong? Are you very hungry? He must be hungry. Sister, this is my cake. Give it to him. Tell him. If he likes it, I'll give him some every day.
Lin Fan, you'll never know that the person who gave you cake when you were a child was actually me.
Life is full of unexpected encounters. Lin Fan. Long time no see. Tomorrow is my wedding with Shing Mang. Remember to come.
I'm sorry. I'm not interested.
Brother Luo, why did you invite him? I don't want to see this person.
I want to thank him. If it weren't for him, how could I marry Shing Mang, you?
Yang Wiley. Although you married Shing Mang. But do you still have the ability to be a complete husband?
Lin Fan, you.
Don't worry. Tomorrow's wedding. I won't be there in person. The gift will be there.
Distinguished guests and friends, thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedules to attend our wedding. I am extremely grateful, but the person I want to thank the most, his name is Lin Fan. He is Shing Mang's ex-husband. He is not here today, so I decided to give him a call.
What's the matter?
Lin Fan, I want to thank you. If it weren't for you being silly, being cheap, I wouldn't be able to marry such a beautiful wife. Shing Mang, why don't you say a few words?
Lin Fan. I want to thank you. Thank you for being so unsuccessful. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't know who really loves me.
Wang Shing Mang, why are you saying that? What right do you have to say that?
Xing Yu. Xing Yu, what are you doing?
Shing Yu. Today is your sister's big day. What are you doing? Calm down quickly. I don't want to do anything, but I really can't help it. Wang Shing Mang, you are the most stupid woman in the world.
Xing Yu, where have I offended you that you have to say that about me?
You haven't offended me, but you have deeply hurt someone. You shouldn't have hurt the most. You got what I've been dreaming of, but you don't know how to cherish it.
Xing Yu, today, in front of so many people, you make it clear to me. Who have I hurt?
Make it clear. Okay. Do you know who saved your life?
My life. Wasn't it Yang Weili who saved it?
Yang Wiley? He is just a useless person. What ability does he have to give you a
The
blood
film was
transfusion? The most capable person
translated
in the world to give
and
blood
narrated by
transfusions.
Amelia.
It is Night Emperor. And Night Emperor is your most despised ex-husband. Lin Fan.
What?
Wang Shing Mang, the blood flowing in your body is from the ex-husband. You just cursed it so badly. He gave you half his life. But you gave him endless humiliation.
Yang Weili. Yang Weili, tell me, is what she said true? Say something.
This.
Don't rush to cry yet. You'll cry later. Second thing is also what you care about most. Do you know where young Master Gu went?
When I got better, I tried to contact him, but his number showed that it had been cancelled. Do you know where he is?
Of course I know, but I don't need to say it. Young Master Gu, today, he was originally going to tell you the truth. Please bring up the betrothal gifts from Lin Fan for my sister. Sister, please take a look. This is what you've been thinking about. Young Master Gu gave you a wedding gift.
These are all my previous, the clothes I bought for Lin Fan. Could it be that?
That's right. Young Master Gu is Lin Fan?
This is absolutely impossible. I can believe anything else. Except this. Impossible.
Nothing's absolutely impossible. Use your stupid head and think carefully. You don't know young Master Gu. Why does he help you again and again? Yan Luo, this living Yama? Why has he been following Lin Fan? And you? When you meet young Master Gu, have you ever thought about how familiar his figure and voice are?
I don't believe it.
Wang Xingmang, you still refuse to face reality. If young Master Gu is not Lin Fan, why would he risk his life? To go to Gu's manor to save you and me? Why does he always wear a mask?
Why? Why did you hide it from me? Why?
Why? Because you are greedy and love the rich. Because you think you are superior. Because you want to climb into the upper class. You never love people. You only love a glamorous title. And the result? As a result, you miss the most glorious days and nights of great Shah because of your vanity. You deserve it.
Lin Fan, I was wrong, Lin Fan. Lin Fan, where are you? I was really wrong.
Stop struggling. Everything is irreversible.
Why Wan Xingyu? Why did you tell me this today?
Because I love him. From the first time I saw him as a child, I loved him. I was the one who saved him first. I was the one who asked you to give him something to eat. Why did he fall in love with you? It's not fair, it's not fair. Wang Xingmang, this life, you will spend it in pain. With me.
Lin Fan. Lin Fan. Lin Fan. Lin Fan.